How's it going today? So, um, before you ask, yes, I am wearing like a sweater cardigan thing over my bathrobe because I'm fucking like cold and fuck it. All right, don't ask questions. Okay. Secondly, today we're gonna be talking about language priority, founded by Sara Miller. And Sara is a Latina deaf business owner. And what Language Priority is basically an organization that offers sign language classes, as well as is a merchandise shop for deaf-friendly apparel from a deaf-owned business. And the focus is promoting language acquisition and full accessibility to language for deaf community. And so yeah, we're gonna talk about that. And the reason again, we're doing the shop in deaf community series within the deaf and a lot of deaf people I'm talking about, even if I didn't put them in this shop deaf community specific portion, they still have their online stores. I think you should go promote. I've tried to discuss that as we go. Um, but um, well, I said I think you should go promote. You should do that, but I also think you should go buy from them too and support and all that. But yeah, with the shopping in deaf community portion, I really wanted to highlight stores that like I felt like represent deaf awareness. And all of these people that I'm discussing do, in their own way, of course. But like just particular people who, in my own journey, have I felt like are key pieces to where I was able to go from, you know, constantly feeling less than because of the way people treated me based on being deaf to finding a support system within deaf community and people who uplift deaf voices, right? And so I think that's important for all deaf community to have. And so yeah, I want to highlight that. And there's also, like we've been discussing, the income disparity, the underemployment, and all of these obstacles and barriers that we face to where we don't have representation and employment or the same access as hearing. And so by supporting deaf business owners and deaf creators and shopping in deaf community, you can do your part in helping alleviate some of those issues with what you're willing and able to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why we're here today, and we're gonna be talking about language priority. And I'm gonna roll my intro, and let's get started. Hi, my name is Lexi, aka Deaf Child. I'm born deaf, hard of hearing. My team was one of the top teams between 2020 and 2024 in New Orleans and Louisiana. I began doing business as Deaf Child in 2013, marketing 2011, and sales 2009. I've earned 50 plus certifications in marketing and sales, and I have my Bachelor of Science from Loyola University, New Orleans, with a music industry studies major and a business administration minor. Visit my site at noladeafchild.com. Alright, so you can find the Language Priorities website at languagepriority.com. And here we have at the very front, like above the fold message, it says everyone has the human right to have full access to language, as well as spreading awareness about deafness, language acquisition, American Sign Language, and deaf community. Um, and she shows a variety of pictures here. It has like a slideshow gallery of different families and people, um, and rocking her merch. And then after that, it goes into, it talks about beginning your ASL journey with her online classes. She's got September and October registration now open at this time if you want to give that a check out. And we also, for those of us, lower income who want to learn sign language, I have given those resources before as well. But would go check out if you look at up Bill Big Cars either on YouTube itself or on my channel. You'll find the links to Bill's channel. Um, if you want to go find some free resources and stuff like that, that's where you can start. But this is on just how you can support us. So it is important also to pay for deaf community to teach you when you're able to because of our underemployment. And a lot of times, hearing people, they'll go learn sign language what they can for free and then try to exploit us and things like that. There's just like a lot of stuff we have to deal with, and it's also like it's labor. Um, and so if you value deaf labor, value deaf community, there's like a number of reasons why it's important to pay your instructors. And I really feel like I'm not doing a good enough job of explaining that, so I have to marinate on that, reflect on that, and maybe come back to that in another live stream. But yeah, it is important to pay deaf people for teaching you on deaf issues when you're able to do so. However, I do understand because of income disparity, more than 50% of the population realistically cannot afford to do so. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really bitching at the 50% who I know they can't pay to do this. Like, you know what I mean? And if you're a part of these general statistics of us who, where it's the lower income disparity and everything, I don't know the right words. I'm not using a full sentence. Or this is a long run on. I don't know what's happening. But you know what I'm saying? For those of us who are broke as shit, um, you know what I mean? Don't feel guilty. Also, if you do want to take advantage of the free resources that are available to go learn sign, because that is important, and that's why that's there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but yeah, I don't know if I'm wording this right, but so I could probably be wording all of this better. But we'll come back. We'll reflect on all of this. I'll come back to all of this in another live stream one day when I process it. Um, but yeah, anyway, so Sara Miller, she's got her sign language classes available online. You can buy that at languagepriority.com. And then she's also got her stickers, post-it notes, bookmarks, candles, hats, cards, and pens. And so you can get a variety of merchandise from her. And then she does different shirts and stuff. Like right now, she's got Halloween. So she does different things by the season and everything like that. And if you check out her About and Purpose page, I think it's a beautiful thing to read. And so it says Language Priority is a deaf owned business and was founded by Sara Miller in 2019. Sara is a former teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing for 13 years and is the content creator behind the Instagram account Adventures in Deaf Ed. She uses her platform to raise awareness about deafness, language acquisition, American Sign Language, deaf culture, and the deaf community. Sara started Language Priority as a side business while teaching full-time, and within 2 years the business had grown so much that she left her teaching position to become a full-time, self-employed business owner. Sara established this business for several reasons. To combat cultural appropriation of sign language that frequently occurs by companies and individuals with no ties to the deaf community. To raise awareness and change perceptions surrounding deafness, sign language, and the deaf community. To provide families of deaf and hard of hearing children with apparel that helps their child embrace that part of their identity. To provide families, educators, community members, etc. with advocacy apparel. To boost the deaf ecosystem by being a deaf-owned Latina business. Oops. Sorry, knocking shit over here. Where am I? Marco. Oh, okay. I think I just read here. Okie dokie. Sorry. Born severely profound. I can't speak. Bleh. Born severe, profoundly deaf to a hearing family, Sara has had quite the journey towards establishing her deaf identity. It has helped mold her into the powerful advocate that she is today. Language priority, meaning behind the name. As a deaf adult and teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing, Sara has witnessed the devastation that happens when children who are deaf are deprived of their basic human right, language. The purpose of this shop is to help raise awareness to the fact that full access to language must be the priority for our deaf children. We must work together to change the narrative when it comes to the perception surrounding deafness, language acquisition, American Sign Language, and the deaf community. And then it has here her contact information. And yeah, uh, the best way also, and here it says don't send inquiries through DMs because the best way to reach her is through her business email. So keep that in mind if you are trying to engage with her. I think that like that's how I am too, because just hit me up there. For me, I'm like you can hit me up through my website or my stuff, like which specific people have a relationship. Obviously I will get back to them, but it's really hard for me to get back to strangers, not gonna lie. And it's not that I don't care, it's just that like I'm not comfortable giving other people that role in my social. And I don't know. But you know what? Yeah. So also she's got e-gift cards. She's got her own little snippet for printing, shipping, and returns for her store and ASL classes. So definitely give her website a check. It is linked in the description of this video. Definitely go check out her merch and see if there's anything you're interested in. So I did put in the description of this video what is also, right, I think this is on her website too, but this is on her Facebook and I think it's on her Instagram. And it says for the intro, a deaf-owned business devoted to bringing awareness to language deprivation, ASL, deaf education, and the deaf community. And so she's also on Facebook with Language Priority, linked in the description of the video. And here is where, you know, when she posts stuff, I feel like it's just easier to click on the links on Facebook or to check it out from there. But I do see that she also seems to cross post from Instagram. So it doesn't look like all of these posts have links. But whenever she does share a link here, it can be easier to click. But she's got her website right here on her page. If you ever want to buy something that you see her post on Facebook, you just gotta click her profile to her website and you can get something. But yeah, so check her out on Facebook, and she's also on Instagram. She's got 2 pages here. So with Language Priority, she does talk about herself sometimes a good bit too, because you know obviously it's important to connect with people on that level and be transparent, I think. And then she's also, because she's about advocating as a deaf-owned business, you have to then show yourself as a deaf owner, right? And so because of all of that, you know, she is on here also. Um, but it's more centered around her offers, her t-shirts, and general education on deaf awareness and like how to sign up for sign language classes. And then she also has her personal or other page called Adventures in Deaf Ed. And this is her deaf educator, um, or more personal, but like, I don't know. I guess they're both technically kind of professional pages, but you know what I'm saying? Page. This one's more about her though. She talks about her experience and it's more centered around, in my opinion, specifically has a bit more for me where you can find even more about deaf awareness, deaf accessibility, um, and how to really support deaf communities. So yeah, as you know, just deaf awareness in general, like about us and about you know what the different elements of our culture and accessibility mean. You know, so you can better support if you'd like. So yeah, she's someone I highly recommend you check out. And I'm showing her posts. She's also got some really cool reels too. And so in the reels, you'll be able to check out her content in American Sign Language. Um, and you know, like there was like I don't know if she still posts every day, but there was a time she posted every single day for a bit there, and I was like, this is insane content production. Like just the amount that she posts, and I'm wondering if my use of insane there is ableist. Potentially, definitely, probably, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just realized my captioner is not working. Ugh. Okay, so my captioner was not working. So what I just did was refresh this fucking no, I'm about to refresh it, but what I just did was scroll up, and so anyone who needs to see what that had said, they can go pause and read that if they need to. Now I'm gonna refresh that. I can't use my words. Fuck, this thing sucks. My bad. Hold up. All right, let's just see if that helps. Okie dokie. So moving on. So she does have reels as well on both accounts, and she does post similar content on both pages. But also, again, in my opinion, you can find a bit more personal stories and stuff on her Sarah page and on her language priority page. It does have some of her personal stories, but it's more focused on um, the business and general American Sign Language and things like that. So yeah, fucking give her a follow. Highly recommend following her. And so just to sum up, today we were talking about Sara Miller, the business owner behind Language Priority. And at Language Priority, you can go learn American Sign Language. You can sign up for her ASL classes online if you want, or you can also shop online if you want to support her as a deaf business owner. She has a lot of merchandise, apparel, hats, the fake tattoos, the temporary ones, um, all sorts of shit. Stickers, I think, like lots of stuff. And she puts out different shit regularly too. I don't know how often, but like at least seasonally. Like she's regularly producing new content as well. So I highly recommend just checking in every few months if you feel like it, right? And so yeah. And so you can also follow her on either of her accounts or any of her pages if you'd like to, and you can get a little bit more deaf awareness and find out just more about how you can support and better be an ally for deaf community. You know, I don't even like the term ally. Everybody uses it though, so then it like I feel like I will repeat it without thinking about it because um, one of those things where that's like the side effect of normalization sometimes, where you are like ingrained into the usage of vernacular in a way, and then you find yourself using it that way, right? I don't know if I'm saying that right, right? Um, but yeah, so anyway, but she does, in my opinion, share a lot about how you can provide a more deaf friendly environment. So yeah, I highly recommend giving her a follow. And yeah, thanks for being here today. Thanks for considering deaf awareness today during Deaf Awareness Month. Um, this is I think this is the second shop and deaf community that we're doing here. Am I right about that? I think it's the second one. So yeah, it's exciting for me. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, bye. Thanks for watching. Join the loyalty program at noladeafchild.com/loyalty and check in during live streams to get points for rewards.